Ladies and gentlemen, today we explore something profound yet simple, a lesson that resonates beyond the game of football. The story I am about to share isn't just about Messi's technical brilliance, but something deeper, something universal, something that we can all apply in our lives. Lionel Messi, a name synonymous with greatness, has spent a lifetime on the football pitch, dribbling, passing, scoring, and winning. Yet there is one thing he did that stood above all the glory and fame. He stayed true to his inner purpose. Amidst the pressures, the millions of eyes watching him, and the ever-changing world of sports, Messi did one thing consistently right. He focused not on the external rewards, but on the love for the game itself, the passion within. Think about it. In a world where people often chase recognition, wealth and applause, Messi's singular focus has always been on perfecting his craft, honing his skills and playing the game with integrity. His genius is not in the goals he scores alone, but in his ability to transcend the distractions that often pull others away from their path. This is the essence of mastery in any field, not just football. Mastery comes when we stop looking outside for validation and start looking inward, refining what is already there, letting go of external expectations and finding joy in the process of creation. Messi's genius lies in his consistency, not in his occasional brilliance, but in his daily devotion to the game and to his own growth. In this journey called life, if we could all do this one thing that Messi did right, focus on the joy of our craft, tune out the noise and nurture our inner purpose, then greatness would follow naturally. Messi's success is not merely the result of his raw talent or a stroke of luck. It's a testament to the principle that mastery lies in simplicity. From the moment he stepped onto the field, it was clear that Messi wasn't trying to reinvent the game. He wasn't focused on flashy moves or extravagant displays. Instead, he embraced the core of what football is: control, vision, and the ability to make the right decisions at the right moment. In fact, some of Messi's most iconic moments are grounded in the most simple aspects of the game: a perfectly timed pass, a subtle dribble around an opponent, or a composed finish under pressure. There's a quiet elegance in how he plays. He doesn't overcomplicate the game or try to impress with unnecessary flair. What sets him apart is the refinement of these basic skills, honed to such perfection that they almost look effortless. Messi's focus is on the fundamentals, day in and day out. It's not about trying to outdo others with complexity. It's about repetition, precision and consistency. This is how mastery is built. He doesn't chase complexity because he understands that greatness doesn't lie in complicating things, it lies in perfecting the simple foundational elements. It's a reminder that in any field, true mastery comes from dedication to the basics. Often we get caught up in the pursuit of something new, something different, thinking that complexity will make us stand out, but in reality, it's the consistent and dedicated practice of what's simple that leads to lasting greatness. Messi's ability to continually refine his skill set, making the simplest things look extraordinary, shows us that mastery is not in the grand gestures but in the smallest details, the quiet repetition and the willingness to always improve what seems most basic. Messi's journey is defined by something that goes beyond the visible reward. What sets him apart is his ability to focus on an inner purpose, a deeper motivation that transcends the external recognition. While many athletes and individuals chase fame, wealth and approval, Messi's true focus has always been on his connection to the game itself. From a young age, Messi didn't play football for the applause of the crowds or the adoration of millions. He played because of the pure joy it brought him, because he was in love with the process of growth, with the challenge of mastering his own abilities. In a world obsessed with external validation, this focus on an inner purpose can be rare. Yet it's this very focus that has allowed him to remain grounded despite the overwhelming attention and praise. Even when he was already considered one of the greatest players in the world, he still approached each match as an opportunity to grow, to refine his game and to challenge himself. The goals, the records, the titles, they were simply byproducts of his deeper dedication. The real reward for him was in the journey, in the progress he made each time he stepped onto the field. not in the trophies he collected at the end of the season. What Messi's story teaches us is that when we align ourselves with our true purpose, the external rewards, while still meaningful, become secondary. They no longer define us. The real satisfaction comes from doing something with integrity, from pursuing something that resonates deeply within us, and from immersing ourselves in the experience rather than the outcome. Messi's focus on his inner purpose has allowed him to navigate the highs and lows of his career with remarkable resilience. While others might be distracted by the spotlight, he remains rooted in the love of the game. This kind of purpose-driven approach has a profound impact on performance. When your motivation comes from within, it fuels you even when the external world isn't offering praise or recognition. It gives you the strength to keep going when others might give up. And, perhaps most importantly, it brings a sense of fulfillment that external rewards cannot provide. Messi, in his pursuit of football excellence, never lost sight of this fundamental truth. When you're driven by purpose, the external world can only follow. One of the most extraordinary aspects of Messi's career is his ability to sustain his passion for the game over such an extended period of time. Many athletes experience a natural decline in enthusiasm as they achieve more, as the pressures of fame grow heavier, or as the challenges of training become more grueling. Yet, Messi has managed to keep his passion for football alive year after year, well into his 30s, a time when many of his peers begin to fade from the top level of competition. The key to Messi's enduring passion lies in the genuine love he has for the game itself. From his early days in Rosario, Argentina, to his current status as a global icon, Messi has always played football because it was his true calling. His joy has never been about the money or the fame, it has always been about the pure, unfiltered joy of playing. This deep connection to his craft has allowed him to keep his passion alive, even when the challenges became immense. The long hours of practice, the physical toll on his body, the unrelenting pressure of being the best, these things haven't drained him, they've fed his passion. Unlike many athletes who struggle with the mental and emotional toll of the sport after years of playing, Messi has never lost his love for the game. It's as though every match is a fresh opportunity to experience that initial thrill he felt as a young boy. His enthusiasm is evident in his play, whether it's a key pass in a tense moment, a brilliant dribble, or a composed finish. There is a spark in his eyes, a sense of wonder that betrays the notion that a seasoned player would ever lose that youthful zest. Part of Messi's ability to sustain his passion comes from his ability to reconnect with the roots of why he started playing in the first place. It's not about the accolades or the pressure to keep winning titles, it's about the game. Even in the face of adversity or when things don't go his way, his passion remains unwavering because it is tied to something far deeper than external results. Messi's love for football isn't something that can be extinguished by failure or victory. It is a flame that burns bright because it's not contingent on anything outside of the simple intrinsic joy of the sport. This kind of sustained passion is incredibly rare in any field. It requires an inner motivation that can't be easily shaken by circumstances, and it requires a profound connection to one's work. Messi shows us that passion isn't something that should be taken for granted or assumed to last forever. It's something that needs to be nurtured, protected, and rooted in the heart of the process itself. His ability to keep playing with the same enthusiasm at the highest level year after year is a testament to the power of staying connected to the core reasons why we do what we do. Throughout Messi's career, one of the most remarkable qualities has been his ability to maintain resilience amidst the overwhelming distractions of fame, media, and public expectations. Few athletes have been under the microscope in the same way Messi has, yet his focus on the game itself has remained unshaken. From a young age, he faced challenges that could have easily derailed his career. Health issues, the pressure of expectations, and the intense spotlight on his every move. But instead of letting these external factors distract him, he used them as fuel to grow stronger, both mentally and physically. The distractions that come with being a global icon are immense. The media scrutinizes every performance, every decision. Fans demand perfection, and competitors constantly push for recognition. But Messi's ability to ignore the noise and stay true to his love for football is what sets him apart. In an era where athletes are bombarded with endorsements, social media attention, and endless commentary, he has remained remarkably focused on the game itself, not the distractions surrounding it. As we reflect on Messi's journey, we realize that his greatness is not just in the records he's broken or the trophies he's won. His true legacy lies in the qualities that transcend football: the unwavering dedication to his craft, the ability to stay connected to his inner purpose, and his resilience amidst challenges. Messi has shown us that mastery comes from the consistent focus on the process, not the applause. He has reminded us that passion is something to be nurtured and protected, a driving force that fuels us even in the toughest of times. His story isn't just for aspiring footballers, it's for anyone who seeks greatness in their own life. Whether it's in business, relationships, or personal growth, the principles that guided Messi to the top are universal. They remind us that when we stay true to our purpose, tune out the distractions, and find joy in the process itself, success becomes inevitable. Messi did this one thing right: he stayed committed to the game for the love of it, not for the rewards it could bring. And in doing so, he has inspired millions to believe that the pursuit of excellence, when driven by inner passion and purpose, is the path to true fulfillment. Let us take this lesson with us, not just in our work, but in all that we do. If we follow Messi's example, we too can achieve greatness, not just for what we accomplish, but for how we remain true to our journey along the way.